Hi divas, welcome back to Coffee Talk. We're in the park today. The way this shot is set up is extremely precarious, so hopefully this is going to be an unfiltered, unedited chitty chat with me, chatting up in the park with a coffee. I ran out of my normal cold brew today, so we're doing Nescafe instant coffee and vanilla oat milk. And honestly, it's a delightful vanilla-ish latte. Yes, it is. In case you were curious about the outfit today, so in real time, it is Sunday. I just posted the clothing swap switcheroo, so that's heavy on my mind. I have this old navy shirt with foxes on it over this, oh actually, you know what? This is gonna get tied around my waist right now. Over this corset top that's like old, couple years old Target. And we're doing leggings on the bottom because I knew I would be sitting crisscross in the park and I wanted ye old stretch. Ooh, these are uneven. Okay, that's gonna bother me. It's gonna bother me. I feel like that's gonna bother me and also gonna bother you. Well, okay. As I fix this, let's chitty chat. It's the most gorgeous day today. It's a full moon today. Does anybody do anything for the full moon besides lose their mind? Because as you all know, the word lunatic came from Latin for moon, because they thought that people's moods and emotions varied with the moon, and they do. We are all affected by the moon, whether you want to believe it or not. It's like it creates an ambiance, and how you choose to act is how you choose to act within that ambiance. So it's a full moon, so I did what I had to do yesterday in terms of errands and posting and housework and all the things, so that today I could just do chill things, moon things, outside things. And when I woke up extremely late today, because yes, this is taking me longer than I originally anticipated in terms of fixing it. Here we are. Ta-da! It's still uneven somehow. Okay, that just needs to be, okay. When I woke up and I saw that it was like this temperature outside, I was like, we're going outside. We're for sure going outside. So let me know if you went outside. It's like it's that perfect temp that's not too hot. Because once, I've said it before, I'll say it again, when it gets too hot, your girl stays in the air conditioning. Oh, and I have my little vintage full moon earrings on too, because had to be on theme. Had to be on theme today. I did a group meditation this morning. It was awesome, on Zoom. It was a delight and a treat. If you guys ever want me to like talk about some of the like stuff I'm doing in terms of like the communities I'm in, by the way, if you see people in the background, just like be cool. We're not identifying them. Their faces are not in the video. So, I'm trying to like be as inconspicuous as I can in this park, and also like film with the nature of the greenery, etc., so that like, because sidebar, like it's not a lot of you, but some of you keep trying to figure out where I live, and I understand feeling curious and investigative and wanting to where's Waldo in New York City, but like that's a little weirdly, it makes me feel a little uncomfortable. I think I've shared in the past that I live in Upper Manhattan in the Washington Heights vicinity, and like please don't try to figure out, oh, butterfly, please don't try to figure out where I live, because it makes me uncomfy. So we're in the park that is near to where I live, and that is that. Not trying to be weird or uncomfy, but like there are a couple of people who either like sent me DMs or like Instagram messages like trying to figure out exactly where I live, and it made me feel not good. I know there's probably going to be some of that at every size subscriber base in the internet, but I just don't want people knowing exactly where I live for safety reasons. And I try to post, you know, according to that desire. Anyway, so I did a full moon meditation this morning with a group of beautiful women, and after sleeping late, oh my gosh, I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful because I tell you what, the insomnia has been so real lately. It's like I'll have one night where I sleep enough and I feel good, and then like the next like 2 or 3 nights I just like am trying to figure out the meaning of life until 4 o'clock in the morning. It's so rough. And the thing is, they say, okay, well, if you can't sleep, get out of bed and like read a book or do something really boring. Don't be on your phone, which I'm not. I am on my phone until I do go to bed, but then another butterfly. But then I am like not on my phone after the lights are out. That's like the rule. And yeah, honestly, it's rough. Like, I get out of bed, I like go sit on the couch, I'm trying to like turn off the brain, get comfortable, go to bed, drink some water, like walk a lap around the apartment, and it's like, I feel like no matter what I do, when I'm having one of those nights of insomnia, I cannot sleep. I don't drink, I would say 99% of the time I drink no caffeine afternoon. Yeah, like honestly, not good. But last night, I slept through the whole night. Oh my gosh, there's all these beautiful, like the ADHD is threat level red in the park because look at all there's like all these incredible birds flying everywhere, butterflies, planes going overhead. It's like that way there's also like people also on blankets enjoying themselves, so I'm just like ooh 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 ooh. Yeah, so I slept last night. I'm so grateful. I'm thrilled. And before the meditation and like after the meditation, I had like a really nice breakfast. I had like little egg bites with Parmesan cheese, and I had toast. And yeah, I'm just like, and basically as soon as that was over, I was like, I'm going outside, I'm going outside, I'm going outside. I'm so excited. So here I am, crisscross applesauce in the park, talking to you beautiful people, thinking about the full moon, thinking about things, thinking about life, and enjoying the not too hot, not too cold, perfect temperature. Let me tell y'all, I feel like so the whole lunar thing, right, is on new moon, which is when the moon is dark, like you can't see anything. You're supposed to sort of like plant seeds. Like, what do I want to grow over the next 28 days? And you can kind of like, each moon has like a theme. It can depend on like what sign it's in or what, like, you know, I don't know where the names of the moons came from. Like the flower moon happened recently. Like, where did that come from? Is that from the Farmer's Almanac? Like, I don't know where those names came from. Drop it in the comments if you know, because honestly, I would like to know that. Because sometimes your intention can go with which of those moons it is, the blood moon. harvest moon is September, I think. But also you can base it on like what zodiac sign it is, or just like, I don't know, in general, like whatever you want. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be perfect. But you have to like think about like, okay, what do I want to like grow and develop over the next 28 days? So that's like the new moon, right? Full moons, when the moon is all lit up and it's about to start waning, you're like, what do I want to let go? What do I want to let go of? What do I want to release? Either like in general or into the world. And I think reflecting on these things every month, it's like a good way to like be in touch with yourself and think about things and think about your life, think about your goals. And I feel like this full moon is one where I kind of want to release people who are not meant to stick around in my life. And also I want to like let go a little bit of, I guess it's hard to explain. I'll try though. So basically, I feel like when I was young, I like grew up very serious and like kind of having to become like a tiny adult maybe sooner than I should have had to be, because of like external pressure and expectations around me, you know, where I grew up and the culture at that time. Like, I feel like I was already talking about college in like middle school, like very, very young. And I feel like a lot of people now, like, they block out how much of like a culture that there was in that time frame. But yeah, I remember being super young and thinking about, you know, oh, like XYZ is going to be on my permanent record when I apply to college, blah, 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 like super, super young. And so even though there were ways where I was like definitely sheltered or innocent or whatever, I feel like I lost a little bit of the sense of like fun that I had as a child. And there are things that I do for fun now that I would consider myself doing for fun. There's some like crazy electronic bikes going by in the background, and they're making the wildest noise I've ever heard in my life. But there's definitely like some, I feel like I've lost touch with like noodling around and like, especially with regards to like my music, and that conversation of like how my love and joy of music kind of like got derailed along the way. Like, that can be another more in-depth conversation, because it's complicated, because I love music with all my heart. It is like a passion of mine, but the like childlike wonder and creativity in it kind of got squelched out of me in school. Anyway, that's a whole other conversation, which we can have at a later time if we want to. Feel free to let me know if you're interested. But like, even now, I want to go back to practicing. Like, I want to, but I have this like fear of like being bad and making mistakes, and I feel my body like clench up and tense up, and there's something really pretty significant blocking me and holding me back from doing that. And like coming out here and oh my gosh, there's this robin that's literally so close to me right now. Hi, you're so beautiful with your red belly. Are you gonna come closer? Hi, are you looking for worms? It's coming so close. I don't want to like film anybody, but I want to show you guys. Hold on. Hi. Okay, that was like the worst ever. This is gonna be really hard to set this camera back up again. Oops. I should not have done that. I gave in to the impulse. Speaking of having fun and not being serious. Okay. So, like we previously talked about, yeah, there's like a lack of me knowing how to have fun, like weaving fun into my life. Like, I know like a lot of people have hobbies. Some of these cars take off the mufflers and just like I know a lot of people have like very serious hobbies. I feel like every time I've had a hobby, it's like I've felt this intense pressure to become a professional at it, which is how I became a professional opera singer. Not really. That was like a full-blown life training thing. I became a professional tarot card reader. I became a professional, all kinds of stuff. Because like there's been such an intense pressure to like be the best at everything that I do. Or drop it because it's a waste of time. Which is like so sad. Because at a certain point, like there have to be things that we do for pleasure that's like just for us. But I feel such a sense of like everything has to be commodified and everything has to be productive and serious, and so it's really hard. Like there's times where it's like and a lot of the like accoutrement, like the stuff that went along with a lot of the stuff I did not so seriously went in the declutter because I haven't done it in years and I didn't see myself doing it in the future. Like knitting is something that I used to do for fun, and I used to give people I cared about like knit scarves mostly because I wasn't very good. And I used to do that while I was watching TV, and like now I feel such like a repel against doing anything that isn't like productive, that if I need to be doing laundry when I'm watching TV, or I need to be doing something else while I'm watching TV, I need to be doing something productive, or like literally like laying still with nothing while watching TV. And I feel like there's something really like wrong with that mentality, because there has to be stuff that's done for like the sake of having fun and doing it. Some of the things that I currently do for fun are like walk around different neighborhoods in New York. I go to museums. I come outside in the park. I feed the birds and squirrels in the park. I try to like explore new places or explore same old places. But sometimes I'll try like cooking a new recipe or something like that as well. But I used to be like a really voracious reader. I don't really do that anymore. And I'm not saying I need to have like 1,200 hobbies either. Like that's an ADHD nightmare. But I really feel like I grew up maybe a little too fast, and I like lost a sense of like hobby and whimsy. And I think I found it a little bit through like how consumerist I was for a period of time, and now that I'm moving away from that, I need to find it in another way. I feel like I'm kind of stumbling through that. I'm not sure if anybody else can relate. But so that's what I'm trying to figure out in this particular full moon moment under the gorgeous sun in this beautiful park. I can't believe I'm gonna have to edit this video. I'm so mad at myself. Oh well. C'est la vie. But yeah. So Friday, I was like out and about and exploring a little bit, and that was really fun. So I'm like trying to take that as a win. And I did film a bit for you guys, so you will see that at some point. And yeah, just trying to take it one step at a time here. Trying to do the best I can on this channel as well. I feel like I really want this channel to grow, and I really want it to like be something. By the way, I reached out to one of the New York City like vloggers that I really love, and she did not answer me. I put it out there. I tried. Oh no, two. I reached out to two of the New York City vloggers I really like. One of whom I'd actually met at an event before. And they're both amazing. So like, please follow them. One is named Chelsea Callahan. If I remember, I will link her channel. The other is named Maddie Drawsback. I will also try to link her channel. I know I've mentioned both of them before. And I like reached out and I was like, hey, I have kind of fallen into vlogging and I'm trying to do a good job and I really love it, but if you're open and willing, I would love to like buy you coffee and ask some questions and get together. I'm also in New York City trying to make this thing happen for myself, and like nobody answered. So I know Gail Schumann is somebody that you all mentioned in my comments as well. I do like her stuff, but I need to like sit down and watch it a little bit more. So maybe I'll reach out to her and see, because I feel like I'm on a little island up here. I feel like a lot of the New York City vlogger people live in Brooklyn. I know Chelsea says she lives in Queens. But a lot of people live in Brooklyn, and I'm definitely like an anomaly living in upstate Manhattan where I live. But yeah, you know what? We're figuring it out. We're making it happen. As always, you guys can leave your suggestions in the comments below. A lot of people were really interested in that decluttering video. I'm going to continue to do those seasonal switcheroo type videos and decluttering and taking a look at things critically. But I also, like, yesterday I pulled out a dress out of my closet. It was just like a simple black dress that's been in there for years, and it didn't fit right. And so I'm like, I'm gonna declutter this, and honestly I don't know of anybody else who would want this, so it's gonna go into like either a donate or a clothing recycling bag. Like I'm not even gonna wait to like resell it or anything. And I feel like I do that a lot in my daily life, and that's not something that I can like catch on camera necessarily, but I am gonna keep doing the switcheroo. By the way, like, I don't know if there's like some new people or some old people, but a lot of people were very critical of that clothing switcheroo. Even though I said like it wasn't a declutter, it's just switching the seasons. We had this weird heat wave in April, and so I swapped the clothes like a little bit early, and yeah, somebody was like, you're falling back into your old habits, and a bunch of people were like, you need to get it, so you need to I just would never like go onto somebody else's thing and be like, you need to what I think. Like, I think that's so crazy. No offense. I just think that's so crazy. Like, and like weirdly, like, I know that like probably 50% of y'all would never live how I live. Y'all have big houses, like y'all have like families with children, like, so me going on your page being like, you need to blah, 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 like, that would be so crazy. I think the difference is that I'm pretty open about my foibles and fables and failings. And I like, I show a little bit of a highlight reel on here because I'm not trying to look like a complete hot mess, but like I show like, yeah, there's clutter here, or like, yeah, I have a lot of clothes or whatever. But I would never like go up on somebody else's page and like tell them what to do. I think that's so crazy. I mean, I would say like, hey, like, I had the same problem and here's what worked for me. Take it or leave it. I've totally done that before. And I have 100%, if somebody like does something really like horrible on camera, I'll speak up and be like, hey, that's messed up. Like, maybe don't do that. Like, if I see somebody like, the image that's coming to mind is like horrible. Like, speaking of which, Sunshine cannot be in the park, so naturally I'm devastated that she's not here right now. We had a really solid snuggle earlier this morning though, so that makes up for it. Sorry that you guys cannot see her today. She has been in every other video like a freaking champ though, and like, we love her. But the thing I'm thinking of, like, there was a live stream that I watched like a highlights reel of, and in the live stream this person took like a little kitten and like tossed them, and I was like, yo, like, you can't do that. Like, that could really hurt the kitten. Like, you need to be more gentle. Like, I know kittens act kind of roly-poly, but you can't throw a kitten. Like, so like, that's like completely different, right? Like, as opposed to somebody who, I don't know, like has clutter in their house or has too many clothes for your liking, which a lot of people are like, well, you should just put spring and summer in the closet at the same time. Yeah, girl, I would if I had the closet space, but I don't have the closet space. I have like teeny tiny closets. Like, my closets don't fit my shoulders. Like, it's that like, I feel like when I film it, you can't tell how tiny it is. Like, my closets are less than this big. So I have like the like tops closet that's this big, and I have my dress closet that's this big, and that's it. And it's just, that's what I enjoy. Like, I don't know, call me Carrie Bradshaw. I'm not Carrie Bradshaw. I'm really a lot more of a Miranda than a Carrie. Actually, more of a Charlotte. I don't know. Leave your thoughts in the comments. I don't see myself as a Carrie. Doesn't matter. But I don't have the space to put them all in there at the same time. So this is what I do as a compromise. Like, in July and August, I will not be needing the like spring sweaters that I, wear in the springtime. So I'm probably going to put those away. Now that I'm working in an office, who knows? But when I was working at home, I was wearing, like a tank top and t-shirts and like nothing with sleeves all of July and August. So I could do like a 4-season situation. But yeah, so I get it. Like, I feel like some people, just really want to like give their input, and everybody's allowed to have their opinion and like give their input. At the end of the day, like, I encourage you guys to leave comments with your thoughts and feelings, and there's a reason for that. I read them all. I read every single comment. That's why I like 99 out of 100 comments get my little heart. If your comment doesn't get a little heart, I read it. I read it. But yeah, like I get it, but at the same time, I also think that, like, especially in the era of social media, people expect people to just like, and then it's over, it's done. And I'm a real person. Like, I am a real person with a real past and likes and dislikes. And so I just don't think it's reasonable to expect someone to like make a pledge to minimalism immediately after a large declutter and decide that they're never buying anything ever again. Like, I understand like these no buy challenges are cool on social media, and I have done like no buy months. I've done like no spend months. I've done that in the past. I've not documented it or recorded it, and like I could. That would be a little rough. Might be a good challenge though. We'll see. But yeah, like I don't necessarily see a point in just like criticizing someone for not being a minimalist immediately after decluttering almost half of their possessions. Like, I don't see a point in that. Like, I'm not going backwards. I'm not cluttering up my home. My storage unit is not full. I've not like acquired a bunch more stuff. Like, I'm doing a great job of maintaining and doing kind of a perpetual daily mindfulness practice of, I go into my kitchen, I make my coffee, I make my breakfast, I take an actual thorough look at things. Do I need this? Do I want this? I had this like silly little ceramic goose, and my very dear friend who I'm going to get coffee with next week, has been going through a hard time, and she always calls herself a silly goose. And so I texted her and I'm like, hey girl, I have this goose. Do you want it? And she was like, oh my God, this is the best thing ever, blah, blah, blah. And like, so that ceramic goose that was just sitting in my house collecting dust is now going to somebody who's like really gonna love it. Just because I like had that thought, and I was like, yeah, why wouldn't I give her this goose, and it was cute, and it served its time, it served its purpose, but now it's gonna go somewhere where it's like really appreciated. And I have thoughts in like that all the time. Like the dress I put on the other day, I'm like, you know what? This is too tight here. It doesn't do any favors for my body. Yes, it's like easy to throw it on, but like going out the door, I have these thoughts all the time. And so it's a practice that I do every single day. So I feel like people who see these declutter videos and are like, well, you still have too much stuff. I'm sort of like, well, I'm getting to a point where I don't care what you think, but it's annoying to read it all. I don't know. I think everybody has something that they could work on in their lives. I mean, maybe for these people, it's like leaving weird comments on people's videos. Like, I feel like everybody has things they can work on, and I'm just putting mine out there for everyone to see. And I think that that's hard. I think it's ballsy. I think it's borderline insane. I don't know why I'm doing it, except for that the gratification I get from connecting with you guys in the comments, in, some of these videos means so much to me that I just like push through the discomfort of being perceived in such a manner. And yeah, gonna keep on keeping on. I don't know what else to say. But yeah, I'm gonna try to keep posting more vlogs as well, because I feel like you guys like the New York City type vlogs. I also have some more ideas in terms of content about my travel to Paris and Europe, like some of the things that I packed to make it a little bit easier with my chronic illness, and yeah, so I have a lot in the library up there. Some of it's a little dusty, but we're moving through. And yeah, I don't know, like, let me know. Like, I've also been seeing a lot of short form content lately. My main thing that I watch is YouTube Shorts and Instagram Reels and YouTube Long. So I've been seeing a lot of YouTube Shorts about like what I spend in a day and like what I eat in a day, or like my favorite, oh my god, I need to find her channel and link it for you guys. She's so cute. I'm sure she's on TikTok and Instagram, but she's like, she calls herself a certified beverage girly because she loves fun drinks, and she posts like what she drinks every day. And so like she's like, I always start with like a crispy glass of ice water, and and then she like makes like a coffee, and then she like makes like a juice or like a homemade Gatorade, or like fun beverages all day long. And I'm like, you're so fun. Like I could never, because I don't have the like patience, but that is so fun. I'll try to remember to link her thingy as well, because like her content is fascinating. She did like a fridge tour of all her fun beverage things, and meanwhile my fridge as a whole, I recently did a fridge like purge of things in there, and somehow it's still full. I feel like my fridge is so tiny compared to everybody else's, because it's like an old appliance. It's an old fridge, and like I feel like there's just no room in it ever, which is something I need to be working on. That's it. I'm really enjoying being outside right now. The sun has shifted, so I'm not in direct sun. I'm in like the shade of this beautiful tree right here. Can you guys see it? I'm not moving the camera again. Anyway, it's fabulous. Lots of people are here. Everybody's tanning. And I'm just, my coffee's halfway done, which is a good thing, because it's getting to be noon o'clock, and that means I shouldn't drink any more coffee. Anyway, I think that's it. Leave your thoughts and feelings in the comments below on anything that I talked about today, or what you'd like to see on this channel. If you liked the video, consider liking the video. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. We are approaching 10,000 subscribers. Well, 9,000 first, then 10,000. And that would be extremely exciting to me. And if you didn't like the video, feel free to leave a comment saying why. I will read it. I probably won't like it, but that's fine. What else? Oh yeah, if you want more people to see my content, and this video in particular, please consider hyping the video. I know some people still don't know about where to find the hype. If you're on your phone, the comment section, swipe the comment section, and you'll eventually see like a little star thing, and that's the hype button. It pushes out my video to other more people who might not ordinarily see it. I had so much fun today. I hope you did too. I really am looking forward to the next one, seeing you guys soon, and yeah, I don't know, just like take care of yourself on the full moon. There's more car accidents, so like stay safe out there, like really, on this full moon. People be acting crazy, so yeah, I think that's it. That's all I have to tell you guys. Okay, thanks, love you, bye.